my room. Why? Didn't think she hated me this much. Oh.
The plot's gone.
Huh? The child of the full moon.
Oh, we died. We wake up in our room with the one book that will explain everything.
The leaders of the ancients possessed an innate power, and were called the children of the full moon. The shrine of Zaude received their lives and power. It sealed the Autophagos away, saving the world.
You have awakened.
What, Duke?
Duke. So it was you who saved me.
And bleached the clothes out of the blood. Or the blood of the clothes.
I couldn't afford to have this sword lost to the sea forever.
Okay. I still owe you my thanks. So the Shrine of Zaude was powered by the lives of the children of the full moon?
Humans brought forth the Autophagos and led it. Consider it atonement. The few remaining children of the full moon, together with the Entelekea, decided on how the world would be. The Imperial family are their descendants.
Duke is Yuri from the future. That would be confusing, yet I feel like it would make more sense from the current story so far.
So that's how the Empire started. And that's why that sword, the key to Zaude, will prove a true Emperor.
As long as air is used, no one can oppose the Autophagos, for it is born of air itself.
We're the main character, we can do it.
You wanted to stop the Autophagos too. That's why you were going around calming all the air crinae, right?
Correct.
Why didn't you ask for help from the Empire or the guilds? You could have stopped Alexei if you'd done that.
I have aligned myself with the Entelekea. I have no intention of coexisting with humanity. What's more, the masses of humanity will never come to any accord.
So, what are you trying to do? The Autophagos was too much, even for that ancient civilization.
There is a way.
You say you despise humanity, but what about us? Aren't we human? Why did you give me De Nomos? Why did you cooperate?
You were the only ones who even attempted to communicate with the Entelekea. That is why. Never mind, it is done.
Wait, what are you gonna do?
I will protect our world, our Terca Lumares.
Hold on! Oh, damn it!
Handed over Dane Numos, against our will. But then again, it wasn't mine to begin with, so... Let's see what happened then. I expect that girl that stabbed us to be dead, but for all I know, they're gonna be too goody two-shoes to do even that much.
Huh?
What's wrong? Yuri?
Estelle? Repeed?
Good boy!
Yuri!
Ouch! Hey, hold on a sec.
Yuri! It's really you, right? You're not a ghost or something. Oh good, you have a shadow.
What?
Yeah, I'm living. And yeah, that hurts.
Thank goodness. I'm so happy. Repeed just rushed out all of a sudden. I was so surprised.
Bringing the world closer to the end, I see.
Thanks. I'm fine now.
Then again, actually, is there now any reason for her not to just let loose of her magical power? Because they said if you use it, you're gonna bring the world closer to the end. But if that thing's in the sky, is there any reason to hold back now?
Is that wound from when you fell from Zaude?
No. My fuck, did you not all see her stab me?
Huh? Oh yeah, I guess so.
Oh my god,
I can't tell you how happy I am.
Sorry to make you worry.
I want to go tell everyone. They'll be so happy.
What's everybody doing?
Rita went to Zauda with Judith. She said there was a lot to study, being ancient ruins and all.
That's Rita.
Patty's helping out with repairs on the Fiertia too. Carol and Raven went back to Dawngrest. It seems that relations between the Empire and the guilds are worsening again.
No shit.
Oh, they're still like that?
Supposedly it's because of Zaude. They went to make sure the guilds didn't do anything rash.
First Heracles, then that. Guild or not, people are gonna be on guard.
It's troubling Yoder as well. And Flynn is being Flynn and going off to all corners of the world.
Everyone's working hard.
They thought they should do what they can, even without you.
Yeah.
Because we knew. We knew you were alive. Even Flynn took ships out to look for you so many times.
How long was I out?
I'm so sorry. But thanks to you, I'm all fixed up.
You should still rest today. Rita, Carol, they can all wait a little longer to see you.
As you wish.
You're in the Survivor title. I still reunited with Estelle and Repeed. I'm already full healed, but alright.
Estelle, Repeed, sorry to worry you.
We were stuck on top of Zaude. We couldn't get down.
Oh, that's right.
But Flynn and all the rest of the knights managed to help us.
How?
Sounds like everyone had a
No,
pretty
really,
rough
how?
time.
But we're all safe now. All of us. I'm so happy.
The air crisis, Duke, the Autophagos. We still got a mountain of problems to deal with.
I'm betting she won't. For some reason, part of me is thinking so lowly of this game that I want to say they're just going to forget that. But now I got to change the title to saying we are now on to Act 3. Or is it still part of Act 2? I don't know. I'm just going to hope we're almost done with this. Let's say after having watched all those cutscenes, I guess, and having a party now. What can we do?
Alexei unleashed something terrible. I'm tired of all this freeing the world nonsense.
Just what is the Autophagos?
Who knows? A catastrophe. It can't be anything good. Guess I get to fight a big one this time.
It certainly is. So, you're going after it?
It doesn't look like I'll have a normal life if I don't.
A normal life. For everyone. That's why we fight.
Yeah, that's enough, right?
Yes, it is.
I thought I heard a familiar voice. Oh, it's really you!
Thanks, everybody!
Did they not know I was here?
Don't go taking that young lady around everywhere. She must be tired.
What do you mean? Estelle, were you using your power?
She fixed up every wounded person who came back. We're all in her debt.
If there's anything else I can do, please let me know.
Nice to see the lower quarters back to normal.
It'd be perfect if only that thing in the sky weren't there.
Don't worry. Leave it to brave Vesperia.
There you go again. And just how are you gonna close up that hole in the sky?
Plot magic.
Hey, if anyone can do it, Yuri can.
Yeah, he never makes promises he can't keep.
That's far enough.
Now you, what do you want?
He's carrying the...
I say, take a look at this.
Oh my god. Oh, no, 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 this can't... No!
Huh? A warrant? For me?
What?
Just Yuri?
I say a knight's duty is to apprehend the unlawful.
So I'm the only one with a bounty on my head? Nobody else?
How much on the bed is the Yandere bitch? How much on the bed is fucking her?
That has nothing to do with the matter at hand.
We have a proposal. Return to the knights, and this all goes away.
Oh my fucking god.
What?
Someone high up is making a fuss about leaving you to do as you please. So,
You'd feel better putting the reins on me.
now you've got the idea.
Hey, Swan!
What? Where? Hey, wait!
So long, everyone.
Weak plot, weak solution, I guess.
Take care!
Just as I thought, and I wouldn't have it any other way. Let's go! Arrest that man!
Time to get chased across 5 different continents now.
This hill's pretty brutal.
Those knights are amazing.
They are tenacious.
Yuri!
Why is that from up?
Whoa, Patty. Where did you come from?
This is a downhill ramp. And she just said...
Yuri, thank the Seven Seas. I knew you were still alive.
Yep, still kicking. Somehow.
Okay, I think it was Baowu.
Oh,
Huh?
Hey, Judith!
Estelle, I just came to get you.
Where's Rita?
Rita's in Ospio putting together all of her research. You'll come too, right?
Yeah, if you don't mind me catching a ride.
Then let's go.
Sorry to make you worry, Judy.
My heart was about to burst from worrying so much.
Yeah, right.
Hey, I really mean it.
Wait!
Not again. Just once. Just once I want to take it easy when I leave someplace.
Sky Dragon Wailord, take us
Goodbye,
away!
Knights.
Get back here!
Action total of this game, 3. Unfortunately.
Seeing the Autophagos just there in the sky, it's horrible.
Yeah. To think that catastrophe from the legend was hidden up there all along. It's creepy.
It just showed up in the sky out of nowhere. All the people must be so worried.
I'd rather see what we're up against than let it grow out of control somewhere hidden away.
Your spirit is amazing, Judith.
It might be a good thing to have the danger right out in front of us, though. It'll bring together people who'd never get along otherwise.
True. When you can no longer deny the Autophagos exists, all that's left is to face it.
You're right.
It's been put into a conclusion somewhat recently? It's been put into a conclusion for a while. It just keeps changing what that conclusion is. Or at least they don't really change twice what the conclusion would have been. Like, both Act 1 and 2 could have been fine endings to a story. Maybe even like a sort of a dark reminder of some stuff. But now it's like, nope, fix this. I'm not sure how with the current plot being as loose as it is. I think they said she was here. Was it here or no? I've been paying little attention to the story for like the last 5 minutes. I'm not sure where the fuck I was supposed to go.
I'm really glad to see you're still breathing, Yuri.
Sorry that I made you look for so long.
Well, it wasn't my first treasure hunt, was it?
Estelle was the first one who found him, though.
Right. So alas, we were delayed.
Are you really treating me like some pretty bauble to be picked up?
You're the treasure I've always been looking for.
Oh, now that's true on multiple levels.
No special meaning. I mean what I said.
Indeed, you are all treasures to me.
And now we're off on another treasure hunt?
Exactly.
We'll have to be quick and be sure nobody gets to our loot before us.
I'd assume I'm in the right place then.
Eureka!
Oh, Rita, Yuri is...
She's already gone.
We're more invisible to her than a camouflaged cuttlefish.
It seems like she's blind to everything but her research right now.
I can't really blame the people here for treating her like such a weirdo.
She looked so happy. She must have discovered something.
I hope so. Let's go and see.
Or she had to go to the bathroom real fast based on how fast she was running.
How did Yuri survive falling from a height like that?
He was over the sea. Maybe someone fished him out.
I took the Fiertia everywhere to look for him, but he never turned up anywhere.
At that height,
Maybe
he would have died.
drifted ashore somewhere?
Well, he is Yuri.
Right. As long as he is safe, that's enough.
I want to say off of the height that we fell, we should have been dead. At that height, the water would have been like cement. Not to mention we were stabbed. It's plot magic that the things are moving forward right now. Would she even notice if we just started wandering around? Not at all. Wouldn't notice a damn thing, there's nothing to collect either, so... You think that's gonna happen, Bums? I don't think that's better writing than that.
We should be able to calculate the force field stability coefficient. So...
Rita?
we can make a key formula. Efficiency is okay. Making a stable, non-dispersing piece should be...
Hey, Rita!
What? Don't bother me! Huh? Oh, it's you. How did you get into... Wait, you're...
Hi.
Where the hell were you? I looked all over for you, you know.
Sorry about that.
Well, whatever. I don't have time to argue about that. I have something very important to talk to Estelle about.
To Estelle?
I may have found a way to control the behavior of air.
Really? That's great, Rita!
I learned lots of things when I investigated Zaude. Like how we might be able to apply the techniques used there. However...
That is related to Estelle's power as a child of the full moon?
we need to interact with the air to make it recombine freely according to a formula. This is something only Estelle can do.
If only I hadn't given Dane Nomos back.
He was just taken from you.
Did you meet Duke?
Yeah, he saved me. Well, he said it was so he could recover the sword.
That sword's different from the Child of the Full Moon. I doubt it could be a substitute.
But that control formula you used on Estelle, that was to control the power of the Child of the Full Moon, wasn't it?
Yeah. So if we're going to control the air with this theory, we have to release the control formula on Estelle.
So, if everything goes right, we control the air. But if we screw up, the air will get even worse and the world will fall to the Autophagos.
It's already...
Is that about right?
That's quite a bold plan.
Aye, it's a plan as bold as jellyfish stuck in shallow waters.
Sure. Let's go with that. Anyway, I'm sure it'll be fine. Estelle, believe me. Lend me your power.
Are you scared?
No, I'm happy. I might still be able to use my power to help others. Rita, please let me know if there's anything I can do.
So what exactly do we need to do?
Well, I'm not completely finished working everything out. Give me a little more time.
Okay, we'll go see Carol and Raven while you figure things out.
Great! I'll go too. I've got all the materials I need in my head. I'll let you know when I work it all out.
All right, me hearties, let's get going.
And Rita's back. The main character, or the main person I use, is here again. That'll be okay for now, I guess. If we were to enter combat at all.
Ooh, If he was safe, the least he could have done is let us know. That idiot.
Yeah, if we'd known he was okay, we wouldn't have wasted all this time looking for him.
But we wouldn't have known he was all right if we hadn't looked.
Which is why he should have let us know in the first place. I mean, we looked all over.
We'd be too worried about him if we hadn't.
You were really worried, weren't you, Rita?
What?
Thank goodness you're safe, Yuri.
Yes, I'm so glad. And just look how happy Rita is.
Are you happy?
About the combat, though, for the combat, I am not a good judge on it because my solution to the combat feeling stiff was I'm gonna play Rita. That was literally my thought process. For me, the combat felt stiff because the recovery animations for everything was rather big. Everything required a fucking engagement ring for when you push the button, and the opponents always guarded way too frequently for my taste. So I just said, fuck it. I'm just gonna throw magic at them from far away. It was my solution to the whole problem, and for me, I want to say the combat's good because I didn't have to deal with it. Alright, let's get out of here and go where, though?
A method for controlling the air, huh? I hope it goes okay.
Yeah. If it doesn't, we'll have to keep our end of the bargain with Pharaoh.
So shouldn't we stop it right away?
There's no real hurry. I'm sure they'll do fine.
Yeah, they can handle this.
I have faith in them now.
For me, it was Buvums. At least that's what it was for me. Like, I didn't enjoy the combat really remotely. I hated every single time I had to play as Yuri. Because, like, I'm sure if you look back in some of the other videos, early on, the combat was just really fucking stiff. You attacked on guard, they got a free hit on you, if the AI wanted to. You attacked and the opponent attacked first, or the opponent attacked as well, odds are you both stagger each other, but they sometimes had some shorter recovery frames, so they got another attack in, or they discarded your next attack. It was very punishing early on, but then as you got further on, the player just got naturally more powerful, and they could sort of just BS the combat system, I think. I guess that's the way they tried to recover it, and for me, it was just, I'm gonna play the mage. But again, that's all my opinion. Some people actually love this game and they love the combat, and I say good for you. If you can enjoy it, love it. For me, though, I didn't grow up with this game, so I don't have that sort of ability to ignore some things. I'm assuming those guys are still here in Dawngrest. Where would I find them, though? Maybe the inn? Hopefully the inn. No. How's it going, Voltrio? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the story of a stream. Okay,
Damn it! Why did I have to do it?
That was the Dawn's grandson, Harry, right?
Ah! Yuri!
Just run up to him.
I can't believe you! You should have told me you were alive!
Sorry for worrying you, but I'm back.
Well, aren't you tough? That's my boy.
Hey, I said Yuri was my boy first.
I ain't handing him over to you, Patty, darling.
If you're both done messing around.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I wouldn't go that far, Volms. Like, this thing has more structure than Twilight, I think, but don't look at the scaffolding too hard, it might fall.
We just saw Harry. Did something happen to him?
There's been just a teensy bit of trouble. The Union's kind of a ship without a captain right now.
So the people won't come together unless there's some kind of core.
Core! That's it!
But I gotta read this message you left me, Iron and Dragon. For a game that is considered to have a generally good story all the way, it's Tales of Symphonia. The combat system has less options, so you're stuck with, on average, 3 auto attacks at level 1, 2, and 3 strike arts. Due to the game's more limited options, they didn't have to give bosses many out of stagger options. You're not gonna stagger lock unless you're in 2 to 3 players. That's representing limitations. I like that.
What's it?
I've got it! Apatheia! It'll work if I use Apatheia. So even if the air stability coefficient keeps changing, if I connect one of those...
Hold on, forget the explanation. We wouldn't understand it anyway.
Oh, okay. The Apatheia we gave to the Dawn should still be around, right?
That was Belius's Apatheia, the Cyanoceal.
Rita's found a way to control air.
Odds are it's not there anymore.
Really? Cool!
Do you know what happened to the Cyanoceal after the Dawn died?
Nope.
What about Harry? Shouldn't he know, being the Dawn's grandson and all?
Good timing, too. I was just about to take him back. Go to the Union headquarters. We'll be back there soon.
Yeah, I understand Symphonia is a good game. People told me to play it as well as this one, but my same gripes with Symphonia are going to be represented here as well. It's an old game. People that replay it are doing just that. They are replaying a well-loved game. Even without the nostalgia goggles on for that second playthrough, they still remember only the good for it, and they probably already know so much they don't see any of the bad. For a first playthrough, it's jarring. It's jarring how much you forget, how many little things add up, and how reason people didn't like or people loved the game back then was because of its limitations. They didn't know quality of life things that improved over the years. They didn't know the standard was going to go up and up and up. And because of that, just... Wait. Carol joined but not Raven? Wow, he's holding out on us. And I think the guy turned this way. No, nothing there. You see, here's actually one of my problems right now that I'm having personally, as not with the game at the moment. I'm actually kind of lost on the game, so I'm just like, where the fuck did I need to go? And part of it is because I just did not care for the story this last couple of bits. Like, for me, the story has fallen apart, and they're trying to put it back together, but every single time they do, I think, why? Why?
The atmosphere is kind of strange.
Yeah, the Union is falling apart.
Because nobody wants to step in to take the Don's place. And the Don's heir ain't quite up to it. Come on, don't hang back now.
I was the one who led Grandpa to his death. Someone like me could never become a man like the Don was.
No one's asking to be a man like the Don was. Just be the next one.
Nobody's saying you gotta become a man like the Don was.
Wow.
We're just saying you should at least show up to the succession meetings.
Hey, do you have the Dawn's Apatheia? We'd appreciate it if you could give it to us.
Wow, that was quite a fastball, Rita.
That Apatheia belongs to whoever succeeds the Don. It's not given to outsiders.
What? Well, when will they choose a successor?
I don't know. Don't ask me.
Well then, who should we ask?
That boy's a real piece of work. Who's gonna protect the city if the Union isn't?
What? That would be our guild, of course.
Talking of whose guild? I know that you sent in your Clouds of Dawn members to Zod.
The Union has never been outstripped by the Empire. We cannot sit here and risk falling behind.
I say it was imprudent. It could have been taken as the Union's hostile act against the Empire.
In that case, we would defend our honor on the battlefield.
And who will be leading the battle? The Clouds of Dawn? If the Dawn got wind of that, he'd burst out laughing.
So why don't you boys in Altos throw your hat in the ring? Maybe then we'd see just how unpopular you really are.
This is ridiculous. Continue as you please till the world comes to an end. But don't bring up a war between the guilds. This isn't a joke.
Hey, I've got a great idea. Let's just set a bit of driftwood in the Dawn's chair.
What?
A hard existence being worn down by the waves lends it the exact same air of dignity.
My, how ingenious.
Yeah, you just keep talking.
It's all right to be helped by your friends. Protect your friends, and they'll respond in kind. That was the last thing that the Dawn said to me.
Carol.
What? Who's this kid?
I can't do anything by myself, but I have my friends. Because my friends are there for me, I can do anything.
It's the friends you make along the way.
They're still there for me, even now. Why isn't that good enough for the Union?
The boy is right. The best thing that the guilds ever had was their ability to help each other. There is always a way to deal with things, even if you aren't some great big leader.
The Dawn told you that from now on, you have to walk with your own feet. You know how to walk on your own feet, don't you?
You make it sound so easy, but actually...
Let's go. I'm gonna get sick if I have to stay here any longer.
Hey, you, wait up! What about the Apatheia?
If you've got enough spare time to be hanging around those idiots, you'd be better off using it to think of another plan.
Another plan? It's not that easy.
You'll be able to come up with something if you just don't sleep for 3 days.
Why is it on me?
Here.
What?
Are you giving this to us?
Why the change of...
No, this is going to be stolen.
What do you mean?
I owe you one.
Get a move on before the others realize it's gone.
To what do we owe this generosity?
I don't know. Maybe it just left a bad feeling in my stomach to get lectured by a kid like that.
He talked
Maybe
about
there's some hope for
friendship.
that boy after all.
He talked about friendship.
So now that we've gotten the Apatheia, what's next?
Next up, we're going to the Zofair Rift. I'm going to use the unactivated air crene that's there.
The Rift? We're going someplace cold again? Mind if old Raven waits here?
You'd rather be cold than have the world be destroyed, wouldn't you? Let's go.
I have to go back there again, I guess. But alright, the party's here.
I'm so glad Yuri's okay.
Are you kidding? The Adafagos, the whole world going nuts? There's no way that kid would miss this.
You weren't worried, Raven?
Maybe just a little. But guys like him keep getting up, no matter what happens, so... Nah, I wasn't too worried.
You really believe in Yuri, don't you, Raven?
Aw, you're gonna make this old man blush.
God, as much as I love this hat, it really just clamps on the head quite a bit. Like, just to really say, that's the opening right there, and it's just like... clamping around the fucking head of it, just like squeezes the life out of you. God damn. I feel like I shouldn't actually wear this head or hat for too long. Like maybe a thing like if, fuck, I don't know. Every hat I've ever worn. Like this is just a bit smaller than I would normally wear the hat. Maybe I should wear it for like special events. I don't know, or just like hey, at X thing, hat put on. I don't fucking know. Like I'd be Squiddish or something.
It seems that the Union is still in disarray.
They relied on the Dawn for too much. They're probably scared without the guy who used to decide everything for them.
I think I know how they feel. Constantly worrying whether or not you're about to make some big mistake.
Well, I can't understand being so afraid of messing up that you can't decide anything.
Wow, I agree with you for once.
The Union has to do a lot of thinking for themselves now that they're without the Dawn.
Isn't that how it should be?
Absolutely.
Okay, now I have clothing on 500,000 golds. I need to buy everything now. Hopefully. We'll have enough, or we have the things to make the sorbet. Let's make sure that I do. Okay, yeah, I have 90 fruits. Fucking 90. Why can I have 90 fruits but only 15 milk? I guess let me check the weapons real quick just in case. Or, actually, no, synthesis as well. Okay, no, I was about to say, like, I have limited trio, but I don't have a limited trio, but I have a limited quart, but that's the reason. The duo is what makes the, or duo makes the trio and the trio makes the quart. Then the one after that, who knows? Strawberry, this is 1 gallon of juice. A little bit of food. A Bodhi Blasty, which improves air conversion abilities. It's nearly the same as normal ones. I have no idea what this is. Like, is that just a decoration or is that something else? Because it looks like it might be something else. Just to recount Tales games, there was Graces whose story is either considered antique or just bad depending on who you ask. Which was the original form of Vesperia, the two types of arts being hidden in Salt Arts, with hidden being the arts button, and Salt Arts being the current attack button. The combat system was not well received for being different, but it's not bad. I'll talk about Zillia later. You see, Zillia was the one I heard that was really good that I should play, especially because it was also not that old. But, nothing else here, it's just different hats, I guess. Nothing else I think that's new that I can go for. Like, that's apparently an amazing thing for him. But I just don't have the ingredients for it. I don't have the green limes, green lightstone, rose, for some reason. That's for the silver hat. That will do fuck all. The cowboy hat apparently will do wonders. More for the characters in it. That's what I'm seeing a lot about. Like, was this game good? The characters were good, and that's what I'm told. Like, only in Vesperia when Tales of Games were suggested to me, to say the story was good. And even then, it was kind of for some structures, but at least there I could agree with a couple of things going on. And the old nor recent, but like the characters a lot more into. Yeah, I know Zillia was one of the only ones that had like a direct sequel with Zillia 1 and then Zillia 2. For those, then. What are all these? That's Void Magic and Combo Plus, but he already has that, so. Run Coward Remember Taunt, Slay Dead, Critical Recover, and Item Pro. And almost everything else. Damn it. Really? That actually gives you a bunch of stats. That's the only one that I don't have. Or that I guess I can do this one for him. Oh wait, I have it. I just haven't put it on him yet, I guess. Fuck. There's levitation, apparently. Press down the left stick to fly during battle. Use left stick up or left stick down while moving to rise and fall and to... So she can... Like, would that just make certain things just trivial then? Because, like, fly up, the enemies can't hit me now. And I just sort of just do nothing but spam spells from the sky? And there's this one for perfect magic. What? So with this, I gradually will be losing TP, but all enemy spells will be nullified. God damn. Alright then. Drains about 10 TP per second. Okay, never mind. It's not as good as I thought. Alright, terrible, but the plot is amazing. What a glowing recommendation. I'm not seeing much that I should probably even try to get, to be honest. At least not many big things. Okay, no, actually, that is a new good one, and holy shit, they cost a lot. I just noticed how fucking much these things cost. Orochi, first off, is a huge boost. What? A dagger made in the image of an Eastern Hydra serpent. It's also called Evil Eye and symbolic pattern on the blade. Does it have, like, doesn't have a name that it gives to it or anything like that? Time to spend all the money, yeah. Also introduced a third resource mechanic. One that you wouldn't know from Vesperia, which is Soul, or whatnot. Is what allows them for the freer combats. Doesn't restrict how long your combos are. There's an incentive to cost staggering instead that they get longer combos and also require resources. Nice. And teacher, cool, but I can be annoying at times, and those are the only Disney characters I think of. God. From what I saw from the posters and such about, or not even posters, but like art for Fourth Party, there's a lot more than what you listed. So goddamn, it's a lot of less than good characters then. Able to link altered and arcane arts. There's a chance of staggering during burst. I mean, I'll get it for the dog because he's the best boy. But goddamn. And then just, why you hate on her so much? Like, she just has a sash. That's it. Hammer, who cares about that? Sword, though. Oh, we know you'll want it. A Chris Naga. Here's the duration overlimit boost. Fucking sure, we're not gonna do it on her, but I guess just a better weapon is nice. How's it going, PK Lost? Welcome to the stream, man. The Gale and Evade. I mean, sure. I'm losing a lot of money, though. It's actually not that great. Only has 5 player characters. The rest have been added for games and side stories. Nice. Oh, there's just a better one? Super Chain 4, able to link base and altered arts, and then immunity to receiving status effects. I mean, sure. For Yuri, TP condition is irregular in 3. Physical and magical defense when TP is more than 75% of the maximum amount. I mean, it will work double time for him and Carol, so why not? For her, this is amazingly strong. What? It would use arrow limits in midair and decrease the amount of time needed to recover from stagger hits. And that is for you. Combo plus, F boost, and combo force. Basically, combo attacks. I bought all the big items, and I just barely used $250,000. God damn, I have a lot of money, more than I should. Okay, where are the life bottles? I need to refill these. Name side goes. I might love Corpse Party, but I feel like there's something else coming after that. Isn't it telling too much about the game being, oh, close to spoilerish? Maybe. Alright. Okay, there's no skits here either. The weather may change if you stay at an inn, which can also change the types of monsters that appear. Some monsters that carry rare items only appear under certain weather conditions. Experiment a lot and see what you discover. What? I guess there's now a weather mechanic. What I will say about Xillia 1 story is that it's an alternate take on Symphonia's story, but I feel it was done worse. The characters in Xillia are distinguished with different game mechanics, and because of the third resource truncating combos that you can constantly stun, the spinning stars, there is less out of staggering BS. I guess let's see what weather we have now.